Hello Garfield first graders. Today we're going to begin our type a sentence project. Begin by clicking on the first grade folder. Once you click on the first grade folder, you're going to click on your class. For our example, I'm going to pretend that I'm in Mrs. Negri's class. So I'm going to move my cursor over here and I'm going to click. Now you have your number folders. If you want to see more of the number folders, since there's just a small shot of them, you can move your cursor over to the open square on the right hand corner and click, and then it's going to give you a bigger screen and you can see all the number folders. There's one other way that those number folders might look. When you click on your class, your number folders might look like this, all straight up and down. That's okay. You just pick your number either way and click on it. And once you do, you have the type a sentence document. That W means that it's a Word document, and over here is the title of the document, type a sentence. So you're going to click on it, and then you have this screen. Now, this yellow bar means that you cannot edit. That yellow bar means it's not going to let you edit. But we need to be able to type in the document, so you're going to click on the little box, and that's going to enable editing. So now your screen looks like this. Once your screen looks like this, you are ready to start. So the very first thing you do is type your name. You're going to click in the blue box next to type your name. So everything gets highlighted. Not really highlighted, everything gets outlined with a dotted blue line, and even the blue box is outlined with a dotted blue line. That means that you are ready to type. So I'm going to type my name, Mrs. DeAngelis, and if I made a mistake, I would just use backspace to get rid of my mistakes, and then type what I needed to correctly. So once I've typed Mrs. DeAngelis, I'm going to move down to the first question. Where do you play with your friends? I'm going to move my cursor over, and I'm going to place it at the end of the last letter of the last word. So that's going to be after the T and at, and I'm going to click. So now my cursor's in the right place, but I've got to type a space because we have a space between words. We play at the park. And I'm going to put a period because it's a sentence, and you always need to have punctuation marks at the end of your sentences, in this case a period. The next question is, what is your favorite TV show? So again, I'm going to move my cursor over to the last letter and the last word. So in this case, it's the S and is, and I'm going to click. Now I'm going to type a space, and I'm going to type my favorite TV show. SpongeBob Whoops, I have a mistake, so I'm going to backspace. SquarePants. And I'm going to put a period. Now, I ran out of room in the box, so the cursor just automatically dropped down to the next line. That's fine. You may notice that there's a red squiggly line underneath SpongeBob. All that means is that the computer doesn't recognize the word SpongeBob. That's okay. I know in this case that I meant to type SpongeBob and that I spelled it correctly. So I'm just going to ignore the red squiggly line. You're going to go through and you're going to answer the rest of the questions. And when you finish, you're going to save your file. There are two different ways to save a file. The first way is to bring your cursor all the way over to the left-hand corner and click on the blue box with the white box on the inside. When you click on that, your file will be saved. The other way to save your file is to bring your cursor all the way over to the left, click on File, and when you get this drop-down box, click on Save. And now you can just X out of your file, and you're done with your project. Have fun with it, boys and girls.